Well, hello, babies. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It is timeless, so whenever you find it, it is the right time. Use your discernment. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Don't make it fit. Okay, so the song I got on shuffle is The Summoning by Sleep Token. And then it goes, I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. Something you say or something you do, a taste of the divine. You've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. See the other side. You've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. Won't you show me what it's like? Won't you show me what it's like? Oh, and my love, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really just to cast me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days, I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man, or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do, the taste of the divine. You've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say and nowhere to go, a taste of the divine. So, the card I got first was the High Priestess. As I was shuffling, it came out several fucking times, so I was like, damn, all right, we're gonna be talking about some High Priestess shit, all right? And, the taste of the divine. So with that, we've got the Ace of Cups fell out with that the High Priestess and with the song, and this Ace of Cups falling in reverse. I see that as draining, like vampiric, essence being drained, siphoned. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do, a taste of the divine. You've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above and the earth below. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. So I'm seeing this as somebody really using your energy, whether it's they're talking to you or straight up just doing spell work and they're a very skilled, and I'm seeing the other side as like black magic and shit like that, like the other hand, messing around with the other side, because you're a divine being and you have this incredible power, this energy, and people want to harness it. They want to get a taste of it. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. I've got a river running right into you, this energetic cord. And it may be, you may have had inklings that you were being drained, or it's been a secret up until like recently. It's just been hidden, or you've had like intuitive thoughts that maybe I'm like maybe this isn't right for me. Maybe somebody's draining me, because I shouldn't be like tired all the time. I shouldn't be grumpy. I shouldn't, because when people are really like pulling on your energy, you can get like really grumpy, agitated easily. Just, it's hard to be in that higher vibe, like happy, joyous, because there's so many people just pulling on you that, and then you're like spirit is having to like fight this off. So you're grumpy because we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. And I'm seeing that as like being irritated, not feeling rested, you're tired. I'm seeing the Three Bears as like you're being watched all the time energetically. But with this, because the following cards here, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And I'm seeing that as freedom. So there's being freedom from this draining because you're becoming aware of it. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. So I'm seeing that as somebody like really wanting to just get a taste of like what it's like to be you. They may be imitating your energy, just imitating you in general, like trying to act like you, or like your mannerisms, or like how you present yourself, or they're even trying to imitate your energy. And it's also pulling on you because by doing so, they're draining you. And you've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. Won't you show me what it's like? Won't you show me what it's like? So they also see your energy as a way to freedom. So that's why they're draining, they're trying to take from you. I'm seeing that because it could just also be like people talking to you, or like when you're busy or you're going through your day, they're just like trying to steal your attention and grab your attention when you're just busy. And you're like, oh my God, like, dude, give me a break. I don't need this right now. I'm busy. I got shit to do. And they're just trying to like grasp your attention any way they can to get a hold of that energy and drain that energy source. And with this, that's going back to this, protecting your energy, being able to say no, or like, if you don't want to be a dick because you're like trying to be polite to somebody at the grocery store or something, and you're like, I gotta go, like, sorry, I got people waiting on me, like, just cutting that off because you feel yourself being drained. And a lot of people, if you are, if you associate with being an earth angel, chosen one, that type of thing, a divine being, people want a taste of it. There's something about you that they want to grasp and have, because your energy is so intoxicating. And just being around you is amazing. It feels good. And then it says, oh, my love, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cast me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? Because these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man, or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. So with this, I'm seeing people confuse your divinity and your healing energy as of, oh, I need to be with this person. I need to have a forever, you're my forever person. You're important to me, and you need to be in my life. I need to be in yours. We need to force this to happen. Because I feel your divinity, they feel your divinity, as a sign from God that it's like supposed to last, or they have to like wedge their way into your life. And they, when you're like, you're not feeling it, and you're like, I don't want to be drained by this anymore. And are you really here to cast me off, or maybe just to turn me on? They think that you're like manipulative or something, because just your essence, your energy is attractive, intoxicating, magnetic. So they think that you're like, either one, using like some sort of like sex magic or something to like pull them in. But it's really just your energy is so magnetic because you're of pure source and you are a divine being. You stay in that. And they just want to drain it. They think, oh, I need to be with this person. like you want to bang, you know, you're being nice to them and they just think like, oh, they want to have sex with me or something. They think that it's something more than just the interaction it is. So, you know, you have a lot of people pulling on your energy because, so like an example for me is, there was these guys at my job that, they have like a cycle of people come through, and like I was just being friendly to them because they were new, and like I was like, well, I'll be nice, like, you know, I waved at them every day and said good morning, and they misconstrued it as me like being open to romantic advances. And I was like, oh no. Not what I was doing. Like, what the fuck? I was just like saying hi and good morning, and you went there. So, you know, people might, I've had clients tell me the same thing. Like, they'll be like people just like, you know, women bending over in front of them and like trying to get their attention, and, you know, because they're divine beings. Uh, and so they, you know, it goes both ways. Like when you're in this divine energy and you're working on yourself and you're doing the work, people just want to like get your attention and grab it any way they can, whether it's sexually, romantically, just like what's the word? Like like being an emotional terrorist, like just trying to like just laying all of their like emotional trauma and just weird stuff like that on you, just like dumping it, trauma dumping, if you will, emotional dumping on you, just anything to get your attention, because just you listening to someone is healing because of your divine essence, your divinity, you're an earth angel, you're healing just by being around. So people want to be near you, they gravitate towards you. And so you have to protect your energy. People are always going to be watching you, staring at you, because not only is your energy magnetic, just on an energy level, like people feel it, you're also just extremely attractive because of your energy. You know, what's on the inside is expressed on the outside. I've had a friend tell me that, I just always found it interesting because I've had like people in the past that were like really terrible to me, and like I saw like how they aged, and I was like, geez, like not to be shallow or anything, but they aged kind of early, they aged quickly. And my friend was like, well, you know, what's on the inside eventually comes out on the outside. So you know, because and I always thought that was just a great saying, because it's true. You know, whatever you have on the inside is going to be expressed in your physical body. Your energy is going to create this material form. Because these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man, or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do, the taste of the divine. You've got my body, flesh and bone. And people like will do anything, because I'm kind of seeing this as, because my immediate thought when these cards came out, the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups, I was like, oh God, someone's probably doing like magic of some sort, some energy manipulation in some manner to like pull you in and like get you to find them attractive. So they might like be doing glamour spells, some sort of weird shit like that, or just like the mind control stuff of like narcissistic tendencies, like that type of stuff, to make, you know, a good girl bad. Like so you change like your morals to give in to them, and you know, sway you from your, like, say you're being celibate, or you're trying to be extremely, you know, choosy with who you share your sexual energy with, or your energy with in general, and they try to like reel you in. A lot of a lot of people will like be like overly dramatic with their emotions to me, like, oh, oh, like when I'm just like trying to work and I'm like, I'm not going to say what, because I know exactly what you want from me right now. And I'm not going, because they want me to listen to them. They want me to give them their attention and baby them, because my energy is, you know, precious. It's very healing, to like interact with me. So people like talking with me and me listening to them, because for one, I genuinely listen and I give them my full attention, because I'm not a dick for the most part. I mean, sometimes I'm like, okay, whatever, like, but people want to pull your energy any way they can, so they'll resort to like these old like childish ways of like how they got, you know, I'm seeing like an infant crying to get held and picked up. So they're resorting to these old ways of get like how they got attention. I thought I had the Empress out here in reverse, but I guess I don't. But we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and that's like I kind of see that as like a cold, like greedy mother. So like maybe their parents, you know, they're acting out of their parental wounds to get the affection they need from you, because like you have, since you're divine feminine or divine masculine, you can heal people's parental wounding, just by, you know, or they at least get like a fill of some sort, by interacting with you. And so they try to resort to these old ways of trying to pull on your energy, to kind of heal that like parental wounding. And it's honestly not your job. Like, yes, there are times when you need to step in and be like, oh, okay, well, you know, what's going on? You'll know, because you listen to your intuition, you listen to your guides, you pray and you think about things and feel how things are feeling before you interact and give your energy away. And if you aren't, you will now, because you it's not worth getting drained by these people, whether it's them doing legitimate magic, like physical magic, like black magic, stuff like that. Excuse me. Or they're just like trying to manipulate you and steal your energy just by talking to you or something like that. And just to get a taste of the divine, to kind of pull on your energy any way they can. But with that, these people that do that, especially like in a malicious way, or with ill intent of some sort, like I've got a river running right into you, they are intentionally siphoning your energy. I honestly have no fucking idea how energy vampires like steal energy, because I just like don't get it. Like I can't even fathom doing that to somebody. So like I honestly have no fucking clue how people do it. But like I know like a cord gets connected, but I don't know how they pull it out. I don't know. But somehow it happens. I guess I mean, I'm sure it's some of the people like do it unintentionally, but like just by the way they act, it's like a natural instinct for them. They're just built like that, I guess. You know, or whatever trauma happened to them, or, you know, past life stuff, whatever. But with this judgment in reverse, righteous judgment is being called on them. And with you starting to notice this and you taking your energy back and like putting up those shields and just asking, you know, the Most High, you know, I call righteous judgment upon anyone's trying to just siphon my energy in spirit and in flesh, known and unknown, in all timelines and all lifetimes and all realms and all dimensions and all universes, known and unknown. I call righteous judgment upon them. And by doing so, you pull your energy back, and they get what they had coming, which is, you know, the karma of, you know, stealing a divine being's essence or attempting to. And we have the page, this is the Princess of Pentacles, so that's the Page of Pentacles. And once again, there's water and in this picture, and I'm seeing that as them just trying to, once again with the river running right into you, they're trying to pull on your energy. They're trying to, I see it as someone like getting a straw and like, you know, trying to get a taste of it, get a sip. I'm seeing of like when people like have a milkshake or something and like two people are drinking out of it with their straws. I see that like they're trying to get a taste of you, you know, take from what is divinely yours, take your essence, your energy, what have you. But we have this Lenormand card here. Birch rod. Birch rod brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife, all has gone amiss. Prepare your sorrows that dampen the day, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. So I'm seeing that as by you calling righteous judgment and you taking your energy back, praying up, return to sender, whatever you're doing, it's finally bringing the karma back to these people, and they are getting hit with it. And they're getting a taste of their own medicine because they've been able to siphon your energy, act as you, like how I was saying before, how they were like mimicking your energy. By doing so, they're getting what they put out. Because, you know, karma is just that, you know, whatever you put out, you get back. And, you know, it's an energetic law, I guess, a universal law. You know, what you put out, you get back. And we also have fish. When fish swim near in the ocean vast, prospects are clear for fortune amassed. If fish swim away, hopes are battered. Cheers turn to dismay and dreams are shattered. So I'm taking that last part of the dreams being shattered and hopes are battered. Cheers turn to dismay because it was in reverse, and it's like Uno reverse, bitch. You're like, return to sender. You're not allowed to get into my energy anymore. I've called righteous judgment and you're done. And so they're finally getting back what they put out. And so since they were draining your energy, now they're just feeling what you were experiencing, but way worse because they don't have enough to take from themselves even. So I pulled these cards out first before anything, just to before I even hit the song on shuffle. And we have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So if you feel like this depression, anxiety, all these weird bad feelings because people are like emotionally dumping on you, or like they're pulling on you, and like they've created an energetic tie somehow, and you're feeling their stuff. And interestingly, how it's a vulture, so they're like trying to pick at you, take off your stuff. Just being aware, like if you do think someone's doing that, they for sure are. Like, don't gaslight yourself and think like, oh, like I'm just being paranoid, or, you know, whatever. Like, they probably are. If you're feeling use your body. If you're not feeling right, because your divine right is to feel energized, to feel energetic, to feel strong, vital. That is your divine blessing, your right. That is your you know, you existing on this plane, you are meant to feel good. And if you feel anything other than that, there's something that needs to shift. And that's either mindset, and two, just protecting your energy. Because a lot of it is people just putting stuff on you, spell work, draining your energy, kind of trying to switch. I'm seeing it as trying to switch energies with you by, you know, trying to be you or something like that. Trying to switch lives with you almost. So bringing your power back, because I had scissors after that, cutting those cords. If, you know, sometimes I imagine, like, if I'm really fucking just like, because usually it'll feel like a wispy like cord to me, and I can just pull it out and be like, you're done. But if there's some really serious ones, like I get into warrior mode and like I get my fucking battle axe and I cut that cord, and like I just use divine light to dissipate any sort of like cord between me and that person or whoever's pulling on me, if I don't exactly know, but I can just see their energy signature. Disappointment in some affair. So if you're feeling like just, you know, your divine essence should be happy, joyous, at peace. If anything else is like affecting that, then there needs to be energetic cords cut, whether it be with thought forms even. You know, what people have put on you before. Those need to be cut. And, you know, that's being diligent with your mind and your will and trusting that you can cut these cords and use your energy to end it. Like you can do, your mind and your will and your strength with that, you can do anything you want, which if you think you have like a really strong energetic cord with someone and you don't want it anymore because they're draining you, you can cut it just by trusting your strength and your intuition and your power and bringing that power back. We also have haystack karma. You will reap what you have sown. And that's perfect because, and if you ever feel like it may be like some negative karma or something like that, if you're truly a divine being and, you know, kind of think back, like, what have I done to people? You know, what shadow stuff do I need to work through? But I'm more seeing this, like, yes, it is good to take responsibility and ask for the law of forgiveness of like, you know what, I fucked up. Ask for the law of forgiveness. I asked to be forgiven for this. I'm willing to pay my dues. And, but with these people that were trying to steal your essence and, your blessings, use your energy to manifest, or just like use it to like get healing but not do the work themselves, like that mental work, that strong will of like shifting your mindset, keeping up on your thoughts, that type of stuff. They're getting their karma because you're pulling it back, and as soon as they're not cloaked and protected by your energy anymore, they getting hit with karma, baby. And I'm seeing that as like a haystack, like a spark hitting a haystack and just up in flames immediately. So, you know, your essence is this protective cloak, this coverage. My welder ass is thinking of like how a gas, the gas for welding protects the puddle from oxidation, the molten metal from oxidizing until it's solidified. And so like you don't have any impurities in it. So you've kept the impurities out that you keep the demons away when you're around with your essence and the impurities and all of this, just because you're that gas cloak, you know, this amazing coverage. With your just bright light, the demons, you know, stay away because they know their fucking place with you. And as soon as you pull your energy away and these people aren't able to draw on you anymore, and, you know, whether it's them mimicking you, stealing your energy, cloaking it, whatever, they don't get that anymore. So karma hits a little harder. The demons come back. I'm seeing that as like people, with this Eight of Swords especially, that's like upright, is like mental entrapment, prison, oh my god. You kept them out of spiritual jail or actual jail, I don't know, but as soon as you pull your energy back, they going straight to spiritual jail or real jail. I don't know their fucking lives, but that's so interesting. I didn't see that until just now. But you know, as soon as you I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, interesting. they can't sleep at night. They're tormented by their demons, these mental demons, all of these things, because you pulled it back. You don't, they can't keep this icky stuff away, the dark stuff away, the impurities, their, you know, their own shadow, because they're not facing this stuff, and they've been just an open vessel to whatever demons and things that want to come in and out. They just allow it. And as soon as you pull your energy back, they are completely tormented by this. And because it's like night and day, turning the lights on, turning the lights off. And they're having to face this, you know, karma for, you know, draining your energy. And even just you pulling back your energy is karma to them, because they're back to, you know, square one. Because they didn't do the work. An exciting event. So they see your energy and like stealing it as like, you know, you revitalize people with your energy. And I'm seeing this two ways, that with you, ooh, fuck. Okay, so you're hitting the gong and it's like, time's up, buddy. We're done. I'm cutting the fucking cord here. I'm cutting the fucking cord, bud. And welcome to karma. It's an exciting event. And then whatever you want to call it, welcome to the show. Welcome to the circus. And you're the main attraction, freak show. Like, you are going to be very tormented by the shit you've done to a divine being. Welcome. Welcome all. Ooh, and I see that hitting the gong as like a wake-up call to them, because like with that night and day thing, they're like, it may not be conscious, but they realize that you were definitely important. Because I could see like a lot of people being cocky and thinking like, oh yeah, I'm just lucky. And while they're pulling on your energy, maybe subconsciously or accidentally somehow, I don't know, but just being in your energy and not having those boundaries, and you didn't either. And so they were cocky, thinking it was them having all these blessings and abundance. And then as soon as you realize like, we're not fucking playing this again. You know, I'm calling righteous judgment on this. Like, you don't get to fucking steal my energy anymore. I'm pulling it back. I'm taking it back. And it's a fucking wake-up call, because now all this shit's hitting. As soon as you fucking pull back and get out of that situation, cut. They're getting all of this, you know, health problems, you know, just financial strife, all of this stuff that they were causing you just by draining your energy and keeping you like tired, weak, small, all of those things, they're getting back tenfold. And we have the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So definitely with, what is it? Yeah. Did I mistake you for a sign from God? Are you really here to cast me off, or maybe just to turn me on? So they were so obsessed with like getting your sexual energy, your just however it happened. Cause like you don't have to have sex with somebody for them to steal their sexual energy. They can just siphon it from you. I don't fully comprehend how people steal it. I'm just aware that they can. Just because like maybe it's just like a mental block of like, I just can't fathom how somebody could do that. But it might be like that. Like, I just can't fathom like stealing someone's energy. Like when I generate my own, and by rising in vibration, I would create more and more energy. So I just like, maybe it might be a mental block of like understanding it. And hopefully maybe that comes eventually, or you know, someone can share that in the comments. But like, I just can't fathom, I just don't understand how somebody could. So they steal your creative energy, because we have the Page of Wands here in reverse, and that's, you know, creative energy. And it's especially like immature energy. So I'm seeing that as them like acting out, you know, going back, resorting to that, you know, like a crying baby wanting to be held, and then they stop crying as soon as you hold them or like get what they want. so they've, they think that they trained you how to give them your energy, but as you're taking it back, they will probably try to act even more and more ridiculous just to get it in some sort of way, or resorting to magic, because under that we have the King of Cups in reverse, and that's like straight up emotional manipulation and using intense emotions, and like I'm seeing that like as a roller coaster, like to keep you on your toes and like on edge of like how to deal with them. So just anything to like get something out of you. And underneath that is the Six of Swords, and we have Orca in there. And I know Orca are like really intense, like they hunt for sport, so like they enjoy like trying, I'm assuming with these energetic vampires, they enjoy the game of like manipulating people, putting them in these like emotional roller coasters, stuff like that, because I'm assuming that's how they drain, that's how they get their source, their the energy from people. And so they're doing it with for sport, for fun, but that shit ain't happening anymore because we've got the Eight of Cups. Like you're walking away from that, you're calling righteous judgment out of it, on that, you're coming out of the darkness on that and realizing the truth of like, yeah, I'm not gonna hang out in the slums anymore, I'm not gonna hang out with these like greasy low vibe people anymore, this isn't good for me. And you're stepping into your divinity with this Star card, and and now understanding that yes, like people are going to be attracted to you, people are going to get mad at you for not giving your energy to them because they feel entitled to it because of how good they feel. And they're manipulators, so they feel entitled, they're energy vampires, so they feel entitled to people's energy. But with you pulling it back, yes, you're going to have to deal with that discomfort of like dealing with their lashing out, but it's for the better. You're gaining so much from it because we have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. By following these clues and all of this, hints from spirit and your guides, stepping out of this and not allowing that precious energy of yours to be depleted by these people, these lower vibration entities, you're able to get back into your manifestation. So if you've been having like issues manifesting in that depressive state, like we were talking about with the vulture, that's going to shift as soon as you cut these off and start listening to your intuition and like let them be crazy, let them act out and manipulate you and try to be like these emotional terrorists and just like making it almost uninhabitable situations. Just let them be that way, because and then you not getting triggered and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away, I'm gonna leave this situation. That's going to put you in this abundance because you're pulling your energy back. You're not tolerating that. What else we got? Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yes, so that's these energy vampires, these people that, I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red and the blue. Something you say or something you do, a taste of the divine. So they're using their, words, their energy, spell work, whatever, to drain you. And so by you pulling it back, they're gonna get more into this like ridiculous, like acting like an ass, like just trying anything to grasp at you one last time. That could be like for my instance, like someone trying to hack my phone, just trying to grasp at anything to keep you and get one little sip of your divine essence. Give me a hit, man. I need it. Just come on, man. I need it. I'll do anything. Just they're getting desperate, but let them act weird, out of pocket, weird shit. Let them do that. Just what I'm getting is like when you gotta let like a kid tire themselves out, like, you know, or a dog or something, like something with a lot of energy. You just got to let him tire himself out. Like, let him run around the block a couple times, like just let him go have fun. You know, like you got to let them wear themselves out. And by staying, not getting triggered by that energy, and, you know, staying emotionally level, or at least not allowing them to see that or feel that, just being like, yeah, it's annoying, whatever, like, fuck it. Like, it's, you know, energy vampires being energy vampires. That's, you know, just, it's part of the gig. It's what they do, you know? I can't think of the phrase. The haters will hate, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, people that are a certain way are just going to be that certain way because they're choosing to be stubborn and not change. And they just expect you to do the healing for them, on them. Or, you know, you're cloak them with your energy and keep them safe from their own karma, from their own wrongdoings, their divine inheritance for what they've done. We did have older man and unsettled times need to plan ahead. So dealings or relationship with an older man. So the older man could be relevant to you, but I'm more getting that this person or people, they're hitting, all of their karma is hitting, and unsettled times need to plan ahead. It's like aging them. It's like, because, you know, by them pulling on your divine energy, they were able to be like revitalized and have this strength. And because you generate energy, by being connected to the divine, you are just full of divine light, divine essence. And so they're like aging physically, you know, things are just falling apart. I'm kind of seeing it as like, is it Beetlejuice, where like the bride and the groom just start falling apart? I don't know. It's like, I just see like these people that look like really healthy, and then like all of a sudden the spell breaks and they just like start falling apart. I guess like it's like Cinderella, where the coach turns into a pumpkin. Like, you know, their time's up. You can't keep stealing from a divine being for that long without some serious karma coming back. But, you know, don't worry. Like, just catch that, you know, this anxiety, this depression, all of this stuff isn't yours. It is not your divine inheritance. And so you can just cast it away. Just like it says, are you really here to cast me? Cast it off. Cast it off. It's not yours. And you don't need to have it, you know. Stay strong, keep doing the work of like catching your thoughts and like not falling back into like, you know, the low vibe things, and also forgiving yourself and asking for the law of forgiveness when you do. But the people I'm talking to, you all are just so good at doing the work, and you genuinely have a good heart, and you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to drain people. So you don't have anything to worry about. Like, the karma that you have sown, it's all good karma. So don't worry. And if, like, back to that vulture, if you're having like the anxiety, depression, like concerns, like you're just like overwhelmed by all of this like draining stuff, like pull your energy back, pray, trust, and be confident in your own power and your faith that your spirit team wants to take care of you, and you won't have anything else to worry about. Visionary. So it fell out in reverse. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So I'm seeing that as when these people are wanting to drain you, and you're like, I really don't want to be around this person anymore. Don't just like try to sugarcoat it. Like, try to be as diplomatic as possible, but put yourself first. If you have to be a fucking dick and cut these people off, just cut them off. let them be assholes. They're gonna act like immature babies and try to get your energy any way they can. Let them talk. Let them do whatever weird stuff they want. Obviously, like, if they try to get physical, then protect yourself in that way. But it's mostly gonna be this manipulation bullshit. And just don't try to sugarcoat and be like, oh, I don't know, like, and this is me giving myself advice too, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. Like, I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. And there are times where I like don't fully think about what I'm saying before I say it, and I come off as like a major fucking asshole, and it's totally unintentional. So being more mindful of like how you're going to come forward to these people of like, hey, we need to change this dynamic. I can't, we got to keep this relationship professional, whatever it is. I'm getting overwhelmed. I need a break from this, these interactions, something like that. I'm busy. You need to leave me alone. Just being honest and protecting your energy is the most important. One more. Yeah, if you have to be a dick, be a dick. If these people aren't getting it, especially energy vampires, narcissists, those type of people, they don't like boundaries, and they're going to try and push past it as much as they can. So just, if you have to, be a dick and stand strong in it and trust your intuition. Do not let these people gaslight you into thinking that you're doing something bad. Take care of yourself first. You matter first. Because your energy, you pulling your energy back is going to give you that abundance, that money path. And that's, physical, spiritual, financial blessings, abundance, romantic, all of the above. That's all your blessings. That's your divine inheritance. Child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So, listening to your guides, having that communication with your guides, be like, guides, how do I protect my energy? Please protect me. Guide me on what I need to tell these people to like get them off my fucking dick. It might just be them trying to pull on you energetically because you've cut them off physically. So just asking your spirit team to protect you and to stay up on that, and using your strong will that you all have to stay protected. One more. Prostitute accelerates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So, and that is saying like without negotiating the power of your spirit. So it's okay to be a dick sometimes. If you have to protect your energy and put yourself in that abundant energy, do that. You're worth more than this draining energy. Don't let them, because they're not doing the work and they're choosing not to see their own power, and they're choosing to let these entities and demons in and out of them willy-nilly. They don't deserve your blessings, your coverage, your just access to your divinity and your abundance. They don't deserve that. So just stay strong, and don't let them manipulate you into like letting them back in and like guilt you into, because you want to be a good person and you want to help people. It is not your job to heal these people, especially if they're stubborn and don't want to heal. All right? If they're just being asses. I love you, babies. Have a wonderful night. Keep protecting yourselves. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the work you're doing. You're doing the hard shit. And I'm so fucking proud of you fighting this good fight. I love you. Have a good night.